What up, fam? Break my wallet. Alright, so it's been months since I've posted anything on this channel, literally December 2024, and I feel like I should probably do something to get me out of the rut that I'm currently in. It's not to say that I'm not doing anything. I have videos that are in edit mode, I have videos that I'm trying to record, videos that I have actually already recorded, I just gotta start putting together, and I have ambitious ones, ideas, or whatever you want to call it, that have yet to come to fruition. But with life, I just haven't had any time to do anything, let alone I haven't really purchased much since this year started, and it's already April, and I literally haven't purchased anything for myself. Well, I take that back. I purchased a few small minifigures from Brickmania, and I've purchased a lot of sale Lego, like at Walmarts and Targets, not really for myself. Mainly, I'm just hoarding these sets to like literally donate at the end of the year. And if you're new here, yeah, this is just me kind of online shopping through not only lego.com but all my favorite third-party Lego sites. Now I'm not talking about like Kobe and like off-brand. I'm talking about companies that kind of use Lego as their base product. That's the easiest way I can say it. So, as always, Brickmania. Now, if you're not familiar with Brickmania, if you're in this channel, actually, you've probably seen that I used to do videos on this, but I really don't do much as far as making content anymore for Brickmania or with Brickmania. Not to say I don't buy things from them. I occasionally, every now and then, I do. There's a lot of cool things that I, every now and then, pick up. If it has to do with the Marine Corps, I'm gonna pick it up. But as far as like buying stuff to make videos, it's my content's kind of switched. Before, I'll make Brickmania videos, and then I would just buy Lego at my own leisure and build them when I see fit. Now it's kind of reversed. So I really only build Brickmania or third-party military Lego stuff at my own leisure. So that being said, I've accumulated quite a backlog of this at this point. But let's currently see what they have right now. Now, restocks modcom bundle. I mean, if you're into Call of Duty, I think this is what it is. I don't play Call of Duty, so this is pretty much where that comes from. But let's just go to, I guess let's go new releases. Now they have this new German World War II boat, torpedo boat, that is humongous. $2,500. They currently have only 5 left in stock at the time I'm recording this, but there are a ton of minifigs. This is kind of ridiculous. Now, if you not trying to justify the cost of this, now each minifigure here retailing at $35 per. That's quite a pretty penny just on the minifigs by themselves. And this is already a huge set for Brickmania. $2,500. It's not something that I would want to drop money on right now, let alone I don't really care about this boat. Sorry, Dan. I know this is still a masterpiece amongst itself. This is not for me. Now, this, though, this M1278 joint light tactical vehicle in NATO camouflage, that's like the, woodland camouflage. Now, this is sick. Now, this looks like, yeah, this is definitely Army. Now, this is not something that I've seen in like theater, as in like in deployment. I've seen these like kind of rolling through Camp Pendleton as I was getting out of the Marine Corps. So I don't really know much about this. I did get the Marine Corps version because it also came with like a Marine Corps flag, and I just couldn't help it. But yeah, this is something that's cool. There's $285, 46 left in stock. That's something that is more up my alley. Now, they did come out with, however, these past 2 weeks, the Civil War dismounted cavalry cavalry soldier and the Union version as well. I think they may have sold out the Union one like 2 weeks ago. But I did pick these up. Anytime there's a Civil War minifigure or item, I will definitely pick them up. It also, you can get this perfect caliber saber, or cavalry saber or sword that currently the Marine Corps uses Civil War officer swords like this or sabers like this for their non-commissioned officers. So we still use these sabers to this day, at least the Marine Corps does. But they have a Confederate version, and they did have a Union Federal version, but they sold out of those. But I also picked up the Union dismounted cavalry. Now, if you don't know what a dismounted cavalry is, it's cavalry, but they get off the horse and then they go fight. So that's pretty much what that means. It's pretty cool. They also got these this first Minnesota Volunteer Infantry Gettysburg. Now makes sense. Brickmania is Minnesota, so I picked up one of these as well. And every time I pick one of these up, I also buy one for my father. He's a huge Civil War buff, so he used to do reenactment as well. So I pick those. I pick up more than one, and I always, give one to him as well. There's really nothing else that I really dove deep into. I did get the U.S. Navy modern work uniform, these little blue suits. Just because I collect I collect those. Not really into those. Modern Marine plate carrier with rucksack. Now I contemplated getting this. Just bad memories, man. I don't be wearing all this stuff anymore. $5 for a perfect count or 3D print. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else new. But before I head out of here, let's just kind of look at the building kits that they currently have. The Sikorsky LA County Fire. I mean, I think this is a restock. I don't think this is new. Who did this one? Okay, Danny. I was gonna say Mary this one, but Dan did this one. It's it was kind of to commemorate the LA County Fire for the fires that happened in LA or Los Angeles area this past January. Those things were flying all over the place, literally. But they also did one for like kind of a city version, not like a 1/35th scale. This is like a Lego city like scale version for the paramedic truck. It's $200. Now I get normally at this point I would justify the reasoning for this price point. Now, I will say that there's two minifigures, about like $45 a piece, fully printed all the way around, as well as printed pieces. There are no stickers on this truck. That being said, and I guess also the overhead and other costs that would come to building this, this does not feel, for me, $200 worth the value that I would get out of it. Now, my own bias, yes, I want to support this to help out, my city, but I just couldn't, not for $200. And even if you were to take out $50 alone, it's still, this truck is at $150. It was really hard to justify buying it, which I didn't. But I did buy every one of these minifigures that they had individually sold. I guess I'll get that into a second and get into that in a second. But there really isn't much in here. I did get this LAV light amphibious armored reconnaissance vehicle. This is kind of what I worked beside when I was in Afghanistan. I was artillery. We kind of literally followed these dudes around when we went all the way down to Pakistan. And I could not help buying one of these. I know $335 a shock, but yeah, it is definitely hit nostalgia for me. So I picked up one of those. I should have got two. Anything else on here? I mean, Fallout, that's cool. I was getting really heavy as far as purchasing stuff that they did for Fallout, but I didn't get this time. I kind of like contemplated this. This is pretty cool. The new Sikorsky 60S Seahawk. Now this is the Navy version. Is this a Marine or a SEAL? I can't really tell. Sark, yeah. So it's Navy. I have a few of those. I don't really need it. Oh, look, they have a ModCom bundle. Okay, so here's the Call of Duty stuff. Cool. I don't think I purchased that. I may have. Honestly, I don't know. But let's see what else. Just quickly going through it. I mean, this tow Humvee's pretty dope. I've seen these, driving around every now and then, but not really my thing. This tiger, though, this all printed, tiger is pretty sick. I am a fan of the Brickmania tigers. They look really cool. I have one, the Fury one. I think I might have another one, but that's Brick Veteran. But yeah, the printing in this is cool. It looks like a die cast, but no, I'm not going to drop money on that. As far as everything else, I have the Mutt. I mean, Coast Guard's a patrol boat. There's a space thing. And that's pretty much it. I have this. Okay, so I just want to see this. So their Roman fortress. Now this was at one point $6,000 or $6,100 plus tax. I've numerous times, Dream said this would be sick to have. Again, that's a car, but now it's on sale. So $4,500. If you wait till like a Mad Minute sale, you could get like 20% off of that, and then go to town. But this is definitely a white whale, not white whale. This is definitely a whales, like someone with money. Brickmania has a certain amount of fandom that they do pretty well for themselves and can afford stuff like this. So there is an audience for it. I know a lot of you might be shocked, but yeah, people do buy them. So keep that in mind. Now going to the minifigures. Let's go. Where are the figs? I should probably wear my glasses, man. This is kind of hard. I'll put my glasses on. I'm sorry. All right. minifigures. Again, I picked up the Civil War figs. They have the Desert Storm, like Marine Rifleman. This gave me definitely Jarhead vibes. So I did pick up one of these guys. I did pick up the, Army Navy game figs. If West Point, Annapolis, this is, Navy, so it's Annapolis. So the Navy version of West Point, and if you're not familiar with West Point, it's, they're like Ivy League colleges for the military. Very old schools. They got these new Marine dress boots, which I think I shared like last year. I got these like on site. These are probably the best Marines dress uniforms that any custom company has ever made. They have these like little leather neck piece that kind of bring down to the shoulders. It works well. And I also kind of helped out to ensure that these ribbons that are on these minifigures are accurate from left to right. You have the Good Conduct Medal, National Defense, and then the War on Terrorism. So for a Marine who's a corporal, kind of the basic stuff they'd probably have after 2.5 years. So makes sense. And thanks Brickmania for like reaching out to ensure that those are correct. They got a new Army Rifleman, looks pretty sick. And then a new, these are old. These might be old. I have all of these. The same neck piece, the leather neck piece right here by the neck. I usually when Brickmania does stuff like this, I get one of both genders as well as the skin tones. I get all of them. Every time I see one, I gotta buy 6, and I'm like, oh, it hurts. But there's nothing else new on here that kind of screams out. So yeah, aside from that, let's go check out another favorite site of mine. So let's go to Ktown. Now, I haven't really seen much go on with Ktown in a minute. I think since like last year, or maybe right before Atlanta BrickCon. But if you're not familiar with them, they kind of focus on medieval and like military-esque type of stuff. Let's see, what do they currently have in stock? Let's go medieval. Nothing really new. Let's just go. Pirates haven't done anything in like a minute. So, okay. Oh, maybe I just didn't notice that this was in different colors. So I do like to have the flesh options for some of this. So that's actually pretty nice. When they do prints for their torsos, occasionally they'll do one for a yellow skin tone, and then they'll try to do it for a flesh skin tone. So whatever suits your boat. I mean, I prefer flesh tone than yellow, but that's my preference. Let's see, what do we got for fantasy? Nothing. Oh, like cool stuff. I got a few of those, but that was old. There's nothing here that really sticks out. They do both pad printing and they do UV, so it really just depends. Obviously the ones that are like pad printed are more simplistic in their artwork, but yeah, nothing new. But let's go to Citizen Brick. So they did have a release like last weekend, and it was these. Now these are pretty sick. Now if you don't know what these are, these little pyramid head guys. And you could have purchased them individually, like a mystery pack, or you could just pay them $200 to get all of them. Now, I thought they were sold out, but my friend Lauren reached out to me and told me that they still had these, like the full set, which I'm down for. And if you're a diehard Citizen Brick fan, this is pretty sick. So for $200, I see that. If you break it down, you have 8 figs, $25 per fig. The math is right. $25 a fig. And Brickmania was like $4 a fig. So you guys can show. These are all pad printed. If you're not familiar with Citizen Brick, go check out the episode on Cinnamon Soup that I did with Joe. And then it kind of explains, their process, why things are expensive. So they do things exactly how Lego does it. So if Lego were to make this radioactive drum, then there you go. I did buy a few of these at Brickworld last year. It's literally, I was going to make a cage for all my zombies, and I still haven't done it yet. So I probably need to do that. I did get the lightning rat dude at Atlanta BrickCon. It's one of the only purchases that I made over there. Rikachu. I got this goth guy, I think last year. That's pretty much it. I didn't really purchase anything else from Citizen Brick this year so far. I got these spray cans whenever those came out. Okay, I lied. I did get these cans whenever those came out. I don't know if that came out early in the year or late last year. I got this keg as well. I don't know where these stuff are at the moment. I keep cleaning the office and they disappeared. So I need to figure that out. But another one, Eclipse Graphics. Now, what do they have that's new? Come on, Victor, you We gotta change some of this up. So some new drinks. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, nothing crazy new. Yeah. Let's go new. Maybe I should go to new releases. What popped up? So just drinks. It's really. Oh, look, boba tea. That's cute. I kind of want some of this. Not like real life, but like this is kind of cool to have. I really do appreciate stuff like these that Eclipse does. But I mean, I don't know what else they have that's like significantly new. I know Victor's like, I know he went through some stuff early in the year, and then like, he's kind of been moving around. So I'm not gonna go too hard on them. But BrickWarriors is that's kind of where I've been diving into with Eclipse. They bought this out like last year or maybe the year before. But anything to do with medieval, like I'm down to help my Black Falcon army out. Which the Black Falcon army is right there. I got more units coming through, so stay tuned for that. It's one of the videos that's kind of like trying to get in. But yeah, so nothing new there. Grandpa Clone Customs. Still haven't purchased anything from these guys yet, and I just wanted to throw something Star Wars out there for y'all. How do you work this site? I don't know. What's happening here? What's happening here? Shop. Okay, so there's some cool stuff. Are these all for sale? Oh, so I can buy this right now. So this Jesse fig, pad printed, right? Artwork's done simple. Well, it looks like Lego did it. Is that printed or UV? Okay, so custom pad printed replica, not official. Custom pad printed head. Print on one side only, official part. Custom pad printed body. Okay, as close to how Lego would do it. Oh my gosh, the site's starting to annoy me. Oh, look, these 3D printed Jedi Council chairs. That's pretty sick. $10. Okay. So any of you guys are doing a Jedi Temple mock or Council mock? There you go. Oh my God. All right. So a bunch of 501st troopers at $18 a piece. Done with this artwork and this helmet without the holes. Hey, I'm actually digging this. Nothing crazy that I really want to dive into. What other brands? Okay, I'm good. Forest Moon Bricks. Nothing new that I notice. What's a pre-order now? It's empty. Okay, well, I'm moving on. United Bricks. We're closed. What? Oh, okay, they're taking a break. Okay, so nothing really new. I don't think. Okay. All right, well, nothing really sticks out. A bunch of World War II stuff. I'm not really. As I was building my Imperial army, I did go through them, see what cool things they may have that I could probably use. So I went under historical, and there's a bunch of minifigures here that I think I could probably somewhat benefit on. I mean, not really. I would have to buy these in mass and $15 a piece. I mean, it takes me like, or it took me like a couple dollars a piece just to build one soldier for my Imperial army. I take that back. It was a lot more expensive to do the Imperial soldier than it was to do the Black Falcons, but still I could probably use like maybe 1 or 2 standalone figs. Or maybe like the hats, some of the covers I could probably use like these. But yeah, I didn't go through that. So you know what? The third party side, Brick Veteran. Wow, everyone's just looks like everyone's hurting, man. No one has anything new or crazy. They did have this C47, which I really want this. They changed the scale, so it's not 1/35 scale. I forget what the scale is supposed to be for these. It's supposed to mimic the model airplane community, so it's slightly bigger. I don't know, but it's $2,000. And if I were to compare this to Brickmania's boat, the torpedo boat, I'd probably get this. It's cheaper. I just like the C47 more than the torpedo boat. Not trying to hit on Brickmania. If I had $2,000 just for some reason to drop on a set like this, it would probably be this over the torpedo boat. As far as like gigantic Lego or third-party Lego military sets, they do have this F-14 pre-order for the bounty hunters. It's a unit type for an F-14 squadron. So I think it's cool. I have one, not by Brick Veteran. So, they definitely improved upon it as far as Cody. They have this, if you're looking to buy an F-18, like the older versions of it, like the Legacy version, they have an FA-18C available. I did one with the Independence Day one a while back. They do have everything else sold out. So they do have the MiG. They have a King Tiger, another Panther. At the 15 sold out. They have a Spitfire left. You know, if you have the money, again, this is definitely catering to something that, or, you know, a group of individuals who can afford this type of stuff. Who are these, you know, people with discretionary income? That's pretty much like how you want to put it. I mean, if you want to equate that to like mock building, if you were to buy strictly from Lego, like parts alone on Bricklink, yeah, you'll definitely hit this price point inevitably. So, not judging there. Or I guess I would say please don't judge. But I haven't purchased anything from Brick Veteran in a long time, let alone Brickmania, as far as a large giant set like the C47. And I'm trying not to. So not to say I don't like their product. I do support Brick Veteran and Brickmania. I just kind of diverting my funds, discretionary funds, towards my armies and my castle that I'm supposed to start doing. At least I haven't done it yet. Speaking of that, let's go to Lego. I think there's a promo. It's like still the you know, double VIP until the 2nd, so 2 days from now. Let's see these sets that are currently on there that I could probably benefit from on something like this, because I'm going to buy them anyways. Now I have all of these. I did buy this on January 1st, the Tudor Corner. I know Lego sent it to me. I kept that one. I actually bought 2 of these, and I sent it to 2 people in my community. So, you know, for them to enjoy. Hopefully, I know one hasn't. I know they're both built, I think. Maybe. I'm not sure. Either way, great set. I love it. And then these other 2 modules I already have, but if you're trying to build a city, and now's the time. I've come to grow on the Boutique Hotel as well as the Jazz Club. They look at first upon release, wasn't really a fan, but they've grown on me. Natural History Museum has not. Now, this is my son's favorite set because of the, you know, he's biased because of the dinosaur and likes going to museums. But nah, not my thing. I still don't have the Black Tron Renegade. This now, Ninjago City Workshops. I still haven't picked this one up yet. It is something that is on my wanna list that I probably should do. I'm kind of waiting for SHYTIMEismyTIME to get a lighting kit ready for this. And I'm sure they'll have it soon because I still need to light up all of my Ninjago modulars from the very beginning. I haven't done it yet. It's the only parts of the city that I haven't done yet. So I should probably start doing that. Now, I do have a video coming out if is lighting stuff worth it. I'm about to light up the, you know, Tudor Corner modular with SHYTIMEismyTIME, and I also purchased a bunch of sets from Funhole, like all the street buildings. I think they look cool, so I'm going to compare them. Stay tuned for that. That's on the docket to do. I haven't even started that, but I am waiting for SHYTIMEismyTIME to come out with a lighting kit for this set. I probably might budge to get this now at, you know, ×2 VIP because I'm gonna get the set anyway. So I have 2 days to decide. So we'll see. Going back, all these other things, these this Dragon of Chaos, this Dragon of Focus, is this Ninjago? It looks like it. I see the Power Rangers down there. So yes, these are sick. I love the wings. They look cool. Ninjago, once again, they're hitting it out the park. Still not my thing. Not gonna get it. Pink Flamingo. Easter stuff. No, not me. This Terminal Temple City though for Ninjago is pretty sick. I'm contemplating whether to get that, but 250. There are other things I want to get, but I'm still contemplating on that. That's a good background piece. It just matches well. I mean, it looks sick. But I do want this yellow constructor excavator. Now, this is something that kind of went on back order, or it was also kind of hard to find. So I'm definitely going to buy this. Whether with this double VIP, I'm not sure, maybe, but I also want to get it with this yellow mobile construction crane. I think also this thing is sick. So yes, I probably might buy that one too, but I don't know. I recently did get into F1, you know, literally binge watch every single episode of Drive to Survive on Netflix. And I already, I take that back. I did buy stuff. I got all the F1 cars. It's bad when you forget that you bought stuff. But so I didn't get all the F1 cars all at once. I kind of bought them in pieces, kind of stuff to throw in the bag when I went to Target or something. So every time I went to Target, I probably picked up in like 2 or 3 until I got all 10. I am going to get a case for them. And since I'm, you know, thinking about it, I was trying to see who had the coolest grid or coolest case for them. So at Brick Show, who I recommend, I only have 2. They have this, you know, F1 constructor standings, you know, cardboard wall stand. I mean, it's cool. If it was sealed, I would pick this up hands down, and it feels like a box. But since it's something you have to hang on the wall, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do this one. It's sick. I really do like this one, but I wish it was in a case. They do have this one though. Again, it's not like sealed. I don't know if it comes sealed. It's cool. Again, I love Brick Shop. I think they're the best case like out there right now. The quality is like top notch. I mean, Ryan's worked with them. A couple of Brickheads have worked with them. I've, played with some of the stuff they sent me. Like, it's pretty legit. But Wicked Brick also has one that I think I'm going to jump on. Look, they're doing stuff for Warhammer 40K. I love it. It's great. Oh, look at this. But I want this grid case because it's sealed. You could get it like a card, but they also have a case version. So I think I'm gonna do the case version because I want it to be dust free. I could just stand it to my right. So this is a case version. It's sold out, son of a. No, I was waiting till payday. It's gone. Unavailable, made to order. No. Well, that's late. This is what I wanted. It's gone. Maybe if I reach out and see if they have any more. I'm so bummed out. I mean, it was $239. I really didn't want to drop the money that I was kind of holding aside for this. Been doing a good job holding off from buying a lot of things that I would want. I mean, the F1 was a splurge, and the minifigures that I purchased on Brickmania was a splurge. But, in comparison to my normal buying habits, I've been doing pretty well. But going back to Lego, shop now. Oh, man, I'm so sad. Peacock reminds me of a Lego Master Season 1. Sam's build. But, the dragon's dope. I do want this. Not really a fan of, built animals, but definitely gives homage to the medieval dragon, green dragon, red wings. So I can't not get this. So I'll never get this one later down the line. Not really trying to get it. This F1 truck is definitely on the wanna list. You have Aston Martin and Red Bull on there. I don't really care too much about Aston Martin, but Red Bull, I mean, yeah, I thought I supported them, but not anymore after watching the show and how, they're so cutthroat with their own drivers. So I'm not really trying to get Red Bull. Donut truck I already have. And that's about, I did get the Cullen house. But yeah, okay. So I'm not going to keep going through that one because it's just getting to older sets. But let's just shop new, I guess, would be the better answer. Now, after seeing it in person, I kind of want one of these cars, these Technic F1 cars. Now, as far as which one, still time to debate. I do like the way the Red Bull car looks. That being said, Ferrari looks cool too. And I'm rooting for Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton this time around because I kind of want them to succeed. I don't want Red Bull to win. So, in all honesty, I am rooting for Haas because go America. And, well, even though they suck. But Williams is taking names. So shout out to Alex and Carlos. So I want them to keep pushing. But the dinosaur fossils, Tyrannosaurus Rex, my son really wants this. So, if by chance he still wants it by the end of the year, maybe I might get him for, his birthday or Christmas. Now, the Mario Kart, this is something that I do want. And my son actually wants this too, and my daughter, because we all play Mario Kart, and then they destroy me at it. I suck horribly playing against them, or let alone anyone else. I thought I was good at it, but apparently going to Atlanta, I was just horrible. Shout out to Dom and Ethan. But I'm gonna get that inevitably. Not something I'm trying to get day one. I still haven't purchased this AT-AT driver helmet. I'm definitely going to pick that up. I'm getting all these dinosaurs whenever they release. I have all the F1 cars. I do want this Too Fast, Too Furious S2000. Now, it would have been sick if it was the, first S2000 in the first movie. But with the, connotations of what that could, that led or that came from, I don't think that's going to happen. It's definitely not with brand values with Lego, but you never know. But I'm down for this one. So, yes, I'm excited for this set. So whenever that comes out, definite buy. If anything, I'm getting that day one. Now, I do want this Bumblebee, Brickhead, and Optimus, all the Jurassic stuff I'm going to get. I'm excited for whatever comes out that's hidden. Let's go back to the F1 cars. Because I'm into it right now. Now, out of the Technic ones, let's go to, I got to be more specific, F1 Technic. Oh, I spelled technique. Oh my gosh. All right. So out of the F1 Technic cars, between Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes, now, I told Sean when he was here and went to Lego Store that I'd probably pick up Red Bull, mainly because I like the color of it. Same thing with the Ferrari, but in all honesty, if I were to choose one of these cars, I think now in reflection, I'd go Mercedes. So I did buy the pullback when I was in Vegas last week because I might as well make it a tax write-off and make a video. So I've yet to do that anything with it. I built it and just kind of sitting there. So I think I'm gonna jump on Mercedes though if I'm gonna do the large Techno sets. I just like support what they're doing. I mean, them and Ferrari, I think that's where I'm gonna go if I'm gonna do the large Techno sets. I kind of missed out. Oh wait, McLaren's still here. Do I dare get all four? I mean, if they're going to retire, right, the McLaren will go first, then Mercedes, then these two, so probably one or the other. If I were to choose one or the other, I'd probably go Mercedes, but all right, well, it is what it is. I'm not getting any of those. I do want this duck. I do want this duck. I've always wanted this bike in real life, so I still have this BMW never built. I have a lot of these Technic large sets, and I have yet to do anything with them. The Lamborghini included. I haven't done squat with it, so I should probably just get out here because I shouldn't be there. But going back to new, my thoughts on Lord of the Rings: The Shire. I think it's too expensive for what it is. Out of the three movies, I wasn't really a fan of this one as much as the other two, mainly because there were no large scale battles. I liked the movie. Fellowship of the Ring was great, but I much prefer the later two movies just because of the fighting scenes. I mean, there was fighting in here, but nothing in comparison to the next two movies after that. But it's not something I'm going to buy. I haven't purchased any of the Lord of the Rings sets yet, so if I'm going to pick one, it still has to be Rivendell, and I still haven't picked that one up yet, so if I'm going to pick one, it's going to be that one. The Beauty and the Beast Castle, now this is something more of my wife's thing. Belle is one of her favorite princesses, so as a castle, it looks cool. I'm happy it's not ridiculously huge. Maybe one day, but I don't foresee myself getting it. I do want the figs though. For this one, I don't mind it at all. It's pretty cool. I like it, but what I don't like is that everything's releasing in different times this month. April 10th, and before that was April 4th, and it's ridiculous. Like, I don't know if it's the marketing or why they're doing that. Maybe they're trying to get us at every paycheck. I don't know. But the River Steamboat also, it's cool. I think this will look great on display. Maybe, but I don't think so. 340, it's not something I'm gonna just jump on board with. But I think if you're gonna look at the large scale things, I think I'm gonna do I think I'm gonna just do the Mario Kart when it gets released, and it's gonna save me a little bit of money because I'm only spending $170 or $200. City Workshop, so $250. So $250 plus $170. I'm still under $500. I'm down with that. So as long as I don't go over that, I think I'm good for the month or 2 months. Oh, I take that back. I bought the F1 cars again. the Speed Champs, which I still need to build. I do want this guy. Am I gonna buy him soon? Not really. My kids do want all the Minecraft stuff. They're excited for the movie. We probably might buy those when after the movie, just cause. And I'm down for it. They're excited for the movie. They want the Lego sets. If they're good and they earned it, then we'll probably go to the Lego store. Let's face it, I just want to go to the Lego store and find a reason to go. But they're gonna want those sets as well. But as far as other new stuff, again, I'm excited for the Jurassic World stuff. Nothing beats a new molded dinosaur, even if it's a recolor or reprint. Yeah, I think that's where my purchases are gonna go. I do want this yellow travel suitcase. I found this randomly. No one covered it, and then Stud City finally said something about it. So that's cool. I do want one of those. This Hulk truck is pretty cool. I know he doesn't need to be in the truck, but hey, whatever. It's a truck. It's cool. These swords, I didn't even know that we can buy these on the site, to be honest. I just recently discovered that you could buy these weapons, these Ninjago weapons. My son and I play with these a lot, so we probably might pick these up. We tend to get them from Legoland when we're down there. So we might get some of these. These are pretty dope. Man, I'm disappointed with should have jumped on board, but I'm just trying to be good. I didn't want to spend $250. Bluey, I don't know. I don't know if I like these. I kind of like the Duplo versions than these versions. I know the 4 Plus. I kind of expect them to be 4 Plus. We're a big Bluey fan family. I don't like the minifigures. I just don't. They could have done way better with using the minion bodies or going that way instead of these minifigs. But I whatever. I don't know. Maybe they might grow on me. But I was going to go through PAB, Bricks and Pieces. Let's just quickly go through it. Is there anything that kind of sticks out? I don't want to do that. All right. I do need to pick up a lot more flesh heads because I'm building the army back up. So, these gargoyle Oh, okay. I might need to pick those up. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm gonna dive into this. But until then, I hope you stuck it to the end to kind of hang out with me to see what I should not be buying. But that's breaking my wallet. I think I'm gonna make some purchases. Now I'm so sad. So yeah, come Tuesday or Wednesday, come Tuesday or like tomorrow. I'm probably gonna pick up Ninjago City or not Ninjago City, the new Ninjago City set. I forget what it's called. I'm not a Ninjago fan. I just collect all those monsters, so I'm pick that one up. And then that's probably it. I was gonna get the case for the Speed Champions. Now I gotta wait or beg, or find another one to do the case. Oh my gosh, I'm sad. Why did I not do it? All right, that's it. All right, I'm getting off the site. All right, guys, peace.